Hey guys, this is Anthony, and welcome back to Antronics Gaming Channel. Well, where we left off in the Trials of Mana gameplay walkthrough, we had just met up with Hawkeye as we're about to enter the cave that leads to Wendel. And we are given the option to journey back to his scenario, to see his chapter, which we're going to do. But before we get into that, I want to remind you all to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of this series. And let's get started then with Hawkeye's past.
Where there is light, there must also be dark. So, the thieves of Navarre lived in the shadows of the world.
Going in. Get ready.
Alright, so objective is to steal the treasure. Now in this playthrough for the past, I'm not going to focus too much on looking for treasure, looking for items.
It's my money. Mine.
Like taking candy from a baby.
A thief! No, not my money!
You had to make this complicated. Now that I have your undivided attention, let me give you some advice. You've made a killing swindling the people living hand to mouth in this town. Now's your chance to put yourself in their shoes. Maybe you'll think twice about your dirty business practices now that you're the one who's lost all his money, huh? You should thank me, really.
That's rich coming from a common thief! How dare you!
Touché. But something tells me you'll get over it. Farewell. Try breaking a sweat with an honest day's work for a change.
Just sitting there flailing his arms. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm not going to try to look for items and stuff, because if you recall, you don't get to keep any of the items when you go back to these scenario playbacks. So I'm not going to waste time. Just going to go to each main objective and get it done.
Navarran thieves were known to sweep through towns, stealing ill-gotten goods from the undeserving rich, while their leader, Flame Khan, held down the remote desert fortress in the sand dunes.
I've returned from the raid, sir.
Well done.
Oh, you haven't heard? Forgive me. King Flame Khan has disbanded the Thieves' Guild and declared Navarre an independent nation under his rule. We're wasting away in this forsaken desert. Mana power is shifting and threatening our place in the world. Our people's resources, like the waters of the oasis, are drying up. We'll lay siege to the kingdom of Levant in the north and create the Navarre nation. Now, His Majesty has a meeting to attend, so you just sit tight.
Oh, Hawkeye. When did you get back? Is something wrong?
What is FlameCon thinking? He's never been ashamed of our thievery before. How can we give up our entire livelihood, our creed? And for what? What is going on? And there's something strange about that Isabella. I know she saved the Lord's life when he was stranded in the desert. But making her second in command? What's her angle?
I'm sure my father has the people's interests at heart, Hawkeye. If the wells we all depend on go dry, we can't live here forever. So...
But a king? FlameCon hates monarchies. So now we're going to bleed the citizens of our new nation dry to fill the king's pockets just like our enemies do? How will we be any different from them?
Stop insulting my father.
Oh, what? Did you want to play the part of the pretty little princess, Jessica?
Stop!
Well, you know, anything that's really easy to get, I should grab, because I will be playing with him just for a little while and might need some health items. Even though the intros are usually pretty easy. Alright, gotta go this way, talk to this person. Did you say something mean to Jessica? You better not have. Let's go see what's up here, or down here. I'll just grab this chest real quick. Jump over? Nope. Oh, can't even jump over there. And with a wave of his hand, the chest opens. King FlameCon hasn't been himself lately. I guess he was worried about forming a nation. It all makes sense now. Oh no, I'm not meant for fighting, and wars make my whiskers stand on end. Brother, what did we do? Meow. That reminds me of Super Troopers. Alright, I gotta go back north. Not up here though, so let me go back down. Yep, gotta go back in here. Hawkeye, sir. Eagle wanted to talk to you.
Hawkeye, there's something bothering me. By now I'm sure you've heard about the invasion of Laurent. Have you noticed anything strange about my father lately? That's exactly what I thought. We two have grown up together here in the fortress, so I knew you must have noticed it as well. I knew it. He hasn't truly been himself since he went missing in the dunes last month. Fortunately, that newcomer Isabella found him before he... But I swear nothing has been the same since. If my hunch is correct, Isabella may be at the root of the problem. But no more. I will expose her for the evildoer she is.
Cut me a break, Eagle. Don't rush on ahead. Something's got me on edge. I better go after him.
Shh. Stay vigilant.
Huh?
We'll surround them. I'll go to the other side.
That armor is not quiet.
Understood. Do pass on my message.
Hold, fiend!
We have you now. Whom have you snuck into the fortress? And what have you done to my father?
We'll continue when pests are taken care of. I leave them to you.
Oh! You children will find out there are things better left unseen in the world. But no matter. I will have you forget my little secret. Just like FlameCon.
Stop manipulating my father! I'll throw you out of this fortress myself!
What an innocent babe.
It hurts! What's wrong? You have to run, Hawkeye! Must eliminate. Hawkeye must be destroyed. No! This isn't you, Eagle! Fight it!
Oh dear. He can't hear you now. What will you do? Attack your friend or perish on his blade?
We could run. I mean, that's what he said to do. But of course, we'll fight.
Must defeat. Kill. Hawkeye!
Eagle, stop this! I don't want to fight you! Eagle! Stay with me!
Hawkeye, you did the right thing.
Still alive, I see. Oh. Allow me to fix that.
Eagle! Eagle, no! You did this to Eagle, you foul!
I'm done playing, child. Someone, come quick. The man's a murderer!
What's the problem?
No! Not Eagle. How could you?
Don't move!
No! It wasn't me! I would never! Let me out!
Murder is no laughing matter. Your execution date is being decided. I suggest you reflect on your crimes while you wait. Oh, best be quiet, dear. If you tell anyone, your friend Jessica's life is forfeit.
What have you done to her?
Oh, I just gave her a cursed little present, if you will. If you step out of line, you may not like the consequences.
Let me out! Versus. Is someone there? Anyone? Jessica!
My brother, Eagle, he... They're saying you did it. But that can't be. No one was closer to my brother than you. You couldn't have. So tell me, who killed my brother?
Talk, and her life is forfeit.
Please, tell me, who was it? Hawkeye! Why won't you say anything? No. It couldn't be. But you... And Eagle?
Jessica!
Ouch.
I believe Mew. I know Mew were framed. Come on. We need to get away from here as soon as possible. Quick, through this hole.
Isabella will pay, but I can't stick around Navarre any longer.
Good old Niccolo. That's a returning character from Secret of Mana. Although, I'll talk about it in a second.
This cursed present Mew mentioned, I think it's the legendary choker of death. If the stories are true, once Mew put it on, Mew can never take it off. And if Isabella dies, Jessica will die with her. But the Priest of Light in Holy City Wendel might have some leads. Mew should leave Navarre and find the Priest. I'll take care of things here.
What? Okay. I trust you, Niccolo. Take care of Jessica while I'm gone.
Hey, you take care of me yourself. Don't worry, I'll look after Jessica.
Alright, so yeah, so Niccolo was in Secret of Mana. but more as just a vendor that would appear up throughout the game, usually in dungeons and stuff, so you get items.
Stop him!
Alright, I gotta escape here. One man framed for a crime he didn't commit, killing his best friend, must escape thanks to his friend Cat. He makes his way out of the town to seek justice. Yeah, so Hawkeye is a faster melee combat style. So a little bit weaker offensively, but a lot faster. So float like a butterfly type of thing. Alright, gain a level. Oh, not that way. Go this way? No, I gotta go this way. Alright, let's see what his special attack is. Poison Dagger. Alright, and actually, because I gained a level, let's take a look at what his training options are. So, strength, +5, sturdy. Your stamina, ward off, 10% of decreasing damage from opponent by 50%. Retain, effect length increased by 100% for status increase caused by move. So that'd be nice for buffs. Don't really have any buffs yet, so don't care about it at this point. 30% chance of poisoning when using a power attack. That's not bad. CS, I'm gathering that's maybe Crystal Shard for when you use your special attacks. And here's your luck, which is what he is. Alright, I'm probably going to go with this because I want this increased item drop rate by 5%. So let's do... Oops. Don't want to do that. Let's do that. And make sure we equip it. Alright, let's move on. Well, I guess I didn't need to get that one. I was only missing one health. Let's go through this door. So again, I'm not doing a full exploration here.
Eagle, don't worry. I swear on my life that I won't let anything happen to Jessica. I have to leave now, but I will be back to avenge your death, dearest friend. And I will save your sister. Jessica, you have to stay safe until I return. Please, be safe.
Hawkeye, pained by the loss of his dear friend, set off for Wendel to find a way to lift Jessica's curse.
I'm not a big believer in chance. There's a reason we've crossed paths. I'll come with you to Wendel.
Alright, got my first companion. Alright, press L2 and R2 to switch your character.
Okay, come on. Okay, leave it to me. Come on.
Alright,
Okay,
so he
leave it to
automatically leveled up to level 4. So let's see what he has for training. Yeah, so it was no point for me to allocate that before because of it just overrode it. So let's do this, so we can get that lucky find. Enigma. And so that shared ability, yeah. I wonder, does it matter? I don't think it does. I don't think it matters who has it equipped. Like, they have to be the one to kill it. I might, when I'm offline, I might look that up just to make sure. So I'm telling you guys the right thing. But I'll leave it how it is and go from there.
Come on.
Go back to Duran.
So impatient. Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier.
Well, you just sat there and let me walk right into it. So I think it's your fault.
There. You should be fine now.
So, you're all on your own out here.
Being a thief isn't exactly the safest profession in the world. I'm handy in a fight.
In that case, I won't worry if we find some trouble out there. You can come with. But, don't get in the way of my trade. Got it?
That's the spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's nice and smooth to be able to switch your characters.
Come on.
Which is nice. And let's see, if you're in... Yeah, so... As I was alluding to earlier, when you're in your move selection, you can switch between characters to look at their moves and tell them to cast it or attack with a certain ability. Just like Secret of Mana. And just like the original. One candy, two candies. Alright, I haven't saved in a while, so let's save. Let's see what's down this corridor. That's not where I'm supposed to be going. Nothing.
Time to work together, everyone!
I like how it calls out where the area of effect is going to take place.
No time to celebrate. Let's get moving.
I love the combat in this game. I love Mana games and their combat style.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you.
Next. No time to celebrate.
And
Let's get
this, game looks beautiful. I love the art style. And the music is so great to listen to. It's highly recommend this game, guys.
Time to work together, everyone!
Does it heal both? Yep, heals both party members.
Get out of my way before I break you! Can't fight properly in this cramped cavern.
That's where I'm supposed to go. You know me, I don't like to go where I'm supposed to go until I have to go, right?
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
Take this! That's what I call power!
Another couple wishes. Wendel is ahead. Yeah, I want to jump.
Beauty from Wendel.
Hey, beauty or not, stay away from ledges, okay? It's dangerous.
But I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest in Wendel that was always nice to me. Heath was kind and helpful. He took care of me. My grandpa asked Heath to go to Astoria to look into something for the temple. But I got a really, really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to happen to Heath. So I followed him in secret and didn't tell Grandpa when I left the temple that night. By a horrible twist of fate, a creepy-looking man took Heath away right when I finally found him again. And then I couldn't even get back to Wendel because of the barrier until you opened a path through the cavern for me. I got a little lost on the way and fell down. If you hadn't been there, it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Fine. I'm headed to Wendel to see the Priest of Light anyway. You can come with, but don't get comfy. Come on.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. But, you know, Wendel isn't far from here. You might need my help getting there, but I don't need your help getting home. Take care that you don't get lost. Bye-bye.
And there she goes. She was a strange one.
Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't pick her as a companion, because that voice is going to get very old. I had to put myself on mute, because when she was telling her sad story, I was cracking up laughing. Really? It's like a Girl Elmer Fudd.
You wish you never crossed paths with us.
I can't remember from the original when I picked her if that's where you get her in your party. It could have been at that spot, but because I'll go this way first. But because I didn't pick her, we just saw a real brief introduction to her story, and then she moved on.
Let's take it out. It does more damage. Take this. Take this. Beating them all around.
Another couple wishes. What do we got? 11. Wow.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go. That was the last of them. Don't get too comfortable, though.
Oh, I forgot about charging up to, charge your power attack. Haven't really needed it yet, and it slows you down. So we'll see if I need it later, but so far, haven't needed it. Looks pretty nice, bright and vibrant colors. So I didn't notice this before, but Hawkeye isn't following me right now. I don't know if he was in the cave. I really wasn't paying attention. I thought he was walking behind me the whole time, but maybe not. Yeah, if you ever see those characters down there, they let you jump up high. So I wonder if they only comes out during battle, or if it's because I'm like right outside of town that you can't see them.
So, this is Wendel. Come on, let's find that Priest of Light.
Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
Yeah, it can wait a minute. Gotta look around. Yeah, so that's what they do. They go in, your party members go into the town, and you can find them and talk to them. So that's kind of like the party chat stuff. So the people here look a little worried. I guess they heard the Beastmen are on their way. That's all he has to say. I wish the jump button was a different button. I gotta map stuff out differently because I'm jumping, but if I'm next to somebody, I'm talking to them, and I don't want to talk to them. I get a kick every time I see them dancing.
Welcome.
I love it.
Lots of wares to browse.
Looks good.
I have an eye for quality.
Come again.
Alright, so we got some new armor. Got that equipped. This was the weapon shop over here. Yeah. So that must be the items shop. And there's the weapon shop.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Got that, but I'll take that.
Looks useful.
Come again.
Alright, so let's do a little bit more looking around for stuff like this. How much candy do I got? 31. Chocolate. Alright, where's the inn at? Because we can go plant some seeds and get some more items from that. It's right there, but let's see if there's a chest behind that tree. Nope. There's a chest right there, though. More chocolate. Four. An ice coin. A dart. Ooh, probably about another 4 more and I'll get to level 2. Which I'm sure will just increase the quality of your items, if I remember right. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll get through the rest of the Wendel story stuff, and then I'll probably stop it for the video for today. Lots of areas to explore.
Okay, leave it to me. Come on.
See, now he's following me, so in the town he wasn't, but in locations like this outside of town he does, so that's not too bad. Not a lot that I'm finding here in this holy I don't know if they call it a church or a sanctuary. Maybe that's what it was, a sanctuary. Yeah, nothing. Alright, go back downstairs. Let's find this priest of light.
Please, accept the goddess of manners' blessings.
You're the Priest of Light, right? Tell me how to change my class. I need to be stronger now. Please.
Impossible. There is no way you could switch classes right now. You lack the experience necessary for such a feat.
What? But
You must have at least heard tell of the Mana Stones, correct? First, you must gain enough experience through battle, then call upon a Mana Stone's power to switch to another class.
Who's got time for that? Your Eminence, if I don't get stronger, I can't give that crimson jerk what's coming to him!
Your Eminence, what do you know about the Choker of Death? How can I stop the curse? I need to save Jessica.
Choker of Death? But that's a forbidden and ancient magic. How did this come to be?
Here's the story.
I am certain that Isabella is not what she seems. Hawkeye, my apologies. But I do not know how to lift a curse so ancient and evil. Only the Goddess of Mana can do that.
Only the Mana Goddess? That can't be. What am I supposed to do now?
Wait! I have something to say. Your Eminence, please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the Mana Tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
Withering? But without the Mana Tree, the seals on the Mana Stones will break. The Benevodons will be released into the world.
The what? What's that?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you alone can retrieve the Sword of Mana from the Sanctuary.
I've been what? She didn't mention that. Hey, Fairy? What gives?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, okay. That's good for you and all, but no thanks. I don't need the stress in my life. Go haunt that old man instead.
Would that I were able to bear your burdens. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their whole life. Only death can part them.
Wait 1 second. I never agreed to this. I don't need a sword of mana or whatever.
You want to defeat the Crimson Wizard, correct? With the Sword of Mana, you'll be the strongest swordsman in all the world.
Hey, stop sneaking around in my mind. But, what is the Sword of Mana anyway?
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of Mana, guiding force of spirits. It is an alternate form of the Golden Wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power. The sword lies in the roots of the Mana Tree, waiting. Before the Mana Tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the Goddess of Mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
So, if I get that sword, I can defeat the Crimson Wizard! Where can I find the Sanctuary of Mana? And how do I get there?
I am so sorry. But with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to open the portal to the sanctuary. Not by myself.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy, mana stones, sealing away the fearsome Benevodons. If you activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the sanctuary of mana should appear. Through that portal is the sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the mana goddess began her slumber.
So, what should I do?
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the mana stones and bend it to the user's will. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana stones. The war that followed caused unspeakable damage. It was nearly as destructive as the sealed Benevodons. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone from using it. Now the life of any person who uses the spell will be forfeit. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
Guess that's it.
There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elemental spirits that reside near the mana stones instead, I can combine their powers with what remains of mine to open the portal for everyone.
Splendid! This is a relief. If you wish to find a mana stone, I've heard many say that the Lightstone is in Cascade Cavern, guarded by the elemental Lumina. It is the cavern you pass through in order to reach here. Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light powers.
Fairy, answer me this. If I go with you, I can save Jessica?
Of course! The goddess of mana should be able to undo any magical curse once she reawakens. She can definitely help.
All right, then I'm in. Let's see this through.
All right, get a new ability. A chain ability, base HP increased by 30. So again, chain abilities can be equipped by anybody. So you can get them by meeting people along the journey. I wonder if there's hidden ones that you get from just talking to random people or maybe doing a random quest. Alright guys, so now we know what we need to do, what our journey is going to be. We have to get the Sword of Mana, we have to resurrect or awaken the Goddess of Mana. So sometimes I'll say Mana because that's how I used to say it as a kid. And, you know, all the way up until just recently when I realized it's pronounced Mana. But yeah, so we have to awaken the Goddess of Mana and get those 8 elemental spirits to help open the portal to get us to the Goddess of Mana. So that's our objective, that's our journey, but we're gonna start that on the next video because I am calling it right here. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to click that like button and subscribe. Have a good one.